Hello YouTube, this is XIV here, and today I'm going to make a video about the patch 3.1 full release patch notes. I'm not going to go into real huge details, and I mean it took me over an hour to read these patch notes, so I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to go over it a little bit and discuss like what I'm going to, the first things I'm going to try to tackle in this patch, because you know, a new patch comes out, it's kind of almost just an overwhelming feeling of content, because just about everything can take a considerable amount of time to do. So you really have to take it by stride, take it one thing at a time. So I like to, when I'm approaching a patch, I like to think about what is the quickest thing that I can do, like what I can accomplish today. Like starting a Zodiac quest is like something that's going to go on through months, weeks, years for some people. So, you know, anyway, the first things I'd like to tackle straight away, hands down, is the new dungeons. Easiest things to unlock, easiest things to start with. I'm gonna go there first. Unlock the new dungeons, run them, and then unlock it for my expert roulette, run the expert roulette. That way I've already got started for the esoterics for the week. So that's a good approach. And I'm also going to be, I'll be posting Let's Play videos of me going through the new dungeons, as well as I'll be making a guide for it also. I'm going to try to do it pretty quickly, as I know people will want to watch those videos like the moment the patch comes out. So I'm going to try to do that rather fast. As you can see, this is a office. This is no, I'm at work, so making a YouTube video. So, but anyway, I'm taking a break. I'm not doing it on the clock. I'm taking a break, and I was just thinking about it. So anyway, I'm gonna do a Let's Play of the new dungeons. I'm gonna do guides of the new dungeons as well. So look forward to that. Look forward to that coming, and also the next thing I'm going to do is unlock the Void Arc as well. Depending on what my free company's doing. I'm kind of torn between whether I want to go to the Void Arc first or go to the Diadem first, because there's three different levels in the Diadem. You got the normal, the hard, or easy, normal, and hard, and your loot, the drops, is dependent upon which difficulty level you chose. So whether or not I'm going to go with that first or the Void Arc, it really doesn't matter. I kind of want the gear out of the Void Arc, so it just depends on what my free company is doing and what everybody's kind of trying to tackle first, and I'm just going to kind of go with the flow on that, to try to get everything done with all my friends together. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the 24-man run. I'm hoping that the difficulty is going to be a little bit higher than that of the previous 24-man dungeons, but what makes me think that it's going to be more difficult is the simple fact that you're going to get the esoterics upgradable items in the Void Arc. So which is the same stuff that drops from Alexander Savage. So if people are going to go do Void Arc over the Savage, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty difficult. So I'm hoping anyway, just to kind of make the content last a little bit longer. And then of course I'll be doing the story mode as well, and I'll be posting that up on my channel of myself playing the story mode, the story quests, and those are kind of like, you know, I'm gonna kind of I can always kind of take my time going through the story quests, because you know, once you do them and they're done and they're gone, that's it. So I am a bit of a slow casual player when it comes to that, but I'll be you'll be looking forward to those videos as well. So we're gonna get the Saint Moshiane's Arboretum and Pharos Sirius hard mode. Saint Moshiane, you get it from visiting the Dravanian hinterlands, and you'll be talking to the NPC Techi Treasure Hunter. So, and also the for Pharos Sirius hard mode, you'll be getting the quest Things Are Getting Serious from the NPC called Tratrit and the Lemsa Lamensa upper decks. So just check out the patch notes. I'll put a link. I'll put this in the description below so people can see quickly how to get these dungeons unlocked. They're adding a host of new items. Of course, the Vanu Beast Tribe quests. That'll be something to tackle on a day-to-day basis. New leaf quests, and they've got some new items for housing and furnishings, so that'll be interesting. And let me see, what else am I missing out on? I'm really excited to run the Diadem as well as Lord of Verminion. I almost forgot about that. Lord of Verminion. Everybody is going to be playing that. That's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to get in there and get it. I've actually ignored the Gold Saucer from up until this point. I haven't had a reason or desire to go in there and do anything. But with the advent of this mini game, I think I'm going to do it just because everybody is going to be playing it. Everybody is going to be wanting guides on it. So I'm going to be playing it and you know, making YouTube videos of it. So also look forward to that. There's going to be a host of more other mini games in the Gold Saucer if that's your thing. There's going to be a ton of new items to spend your MGP on. Me personally, I just want to get the Fenrir mount. That's really all I want from there. But there's new hairstyles and some other glamour gear and blah blah blah, you know, stuff that you can get from out of there. So I haven't really been collecting minions, so I'm going to be doing that as well as I'm, you know, getting in. But I kind of want to get in there and see how the mini game is first, and before I just start going hog wild and collecting every minion and doing all that, because it's just kind of, you know, I don't want to waste all that time collecting minions if when it comes out the mini game sucks. So but because I really haven't been that focused on minions or, you know, stuff like that as I've been playing. I highly doubt the game is going to suck though. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to enjoy it. The hype is quite high for it. And also Thornton's Reign is going to be the next new primal raid. So, and this fight is awesome. Like, if you haven't gone through fully finished 3.0 story quest, finishing it just for this fight is well worth it. Just seeing the easy mode of the fight play is amazing. So definitely go and do that if you haven't already. And then you can play the extreme version, or this is it's not really extreme or hard. It just says Thornton's Reign. So, and I'm kind of disappointed that the new Zodiac Weapons quest has been pushed back to the 3.15. But my prediction is that the new Zodiac Weapons quest is going to be for the new jobs, and they're going to continue with the current Zodiac Weapon quest for the old jobs, because they nerfed it again in this patch. So it's kind of like a common sense thing. Like, why would they have nerfed it again if they weren't going to hold on to it? Because if they were just going to make a whole new Zodiac path for all the jobs, then it would just make sense to ditch the old way instead of nerfing it. But they nerfed it in this patch, so I can only assume that they're going to hang on to it for a while. I think for them old jobs, it's just going to stick, and then the new jobs will get a new Zodiac weapons quest. So we'll get a new progression rate. So But Yoshi P did say for the people who already have a Zeta weapon, you'll be able to trade it in for the new Zodiac weapon. So I think they're still going to add new Zodiac weapons, but they're still going to hold that old way there. That's just my opinion. That's my prediction. I might be wrong later on. They may ditch it. I don't know. I would personally be sad if they ditched it, because I'm like almost done with my, well, I'm done with my summoner. Now I've started doing my scholar because it's like a pain that hurts so bad it feels good. So I've started doing books for the summoner, Atma books. So I really hope they don't ditch it. With the diadem, it's going to be almost like an open world instance, or like an open world instance dungeon, where you can go in there with your FC buddies, and if you don't have an FC, you can do it through Ishgard. You can get in there and change your jobs. You can craft and gather inside the diadem. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be lots of fun. I mean, I'm really going to enjoy it. I think playing it with other people, because I think they said up to 200 people will be allowed in there at one time. So the party sizes will be 24. So, you know, you're going to meet other free companies in there as well. So that it's going to be interesting. I'll say that. Going to be interesting. So, and there'll be there also will be ether currents that you'll have to attune to every time you go in and out of there. So, but just be sure that when you queue for it, you are ready to do the whole dungeon or the whole run, because once you leave, you have a 2-hour cooldown from the point that you leave to the point where you can go back in again. So you've got a little while before you can go back in there. It's 2 hours. So when you run it, be sure you got time to run the whole thing. Otherwise, you're gonna fall short. You're gonna have to wait 2 hours to go back in and try again. So, and I don't know how finding parties is gonna be. At first, it's gonna be great because everybody's gonna want to try it. But later on, I can assume it's gonna be like World of Darkness, where nobody's running it anymore, and it's gonna take hours to queue for it. But I have a feeling that may not happen with this dungeon, because it's kind of like, I think it's kind of more, it's got more of an open world feel to it. So I think more people are going to kind of hang on to that dungeon because it has gear drops and different tiers and different levels of gear drops. So I think there's going to be a kind of quality to that content that's going to hang on for a while. So, and a slew of new items that they're adding. They're nerfing the amount of poetics that you have to pay for the poetics gear. For the upgradable items, you can now purchase those with poetics, as well as you're going to be getting more Centaurio seals for hunts. So hunts is going to be a big deal again, and also you're going to be able to upgrade your esoterics gear with Centaurio seals now, as well as you'll be getting the upgradable drops through the Void Arc. So there's going to be several routes of getting that perfect endgame gear, rather than right now 3.0 it's just Savage, Alexander Savage. It's the only way you can do it. So now there's going to be like a few different ways you can do it without it makes sense to do it because everybody's not hardcore. Not everybody does Alexander Savage, you know, but really there's no reason to get the upgraded esoterics gear unless you're going to run Savage. But I'm gonna start the run. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do them. I already started the A with A1, so I'm gonna go through it and see if I can. You know, I really want that Void Art gear. That stuff looks cool. Just get on the patch notes. Get on the lodestone. It's on the front page. Read the patch notes, and you'll see what I'm talking about. I couldn't get OBS to work on my Surface Pro correctly, so otherwise I'd be able to show you my screen. So I'm just using my iPhone to record this video. The Emperor's New Fist is going to be the glamour item for the monks' fists, and where you can kind of glamour it off, make it disappear. I know several people who are actually very excited for that item. I don't know why you would want to make your weapon disappear, but I guess there are people out there who actually want that item. Tons of new recipes for crafting, and there's actually a search function. Finally, a search function in the recipe guide. Thank you, Yoshi P, for making that possible, because there's so many to have to actually scroll through every recipe until you find the one that you're looking for. You can just type it in now and find it in the search. So thank you, Yoshi P, for that. Minions. There's a select number of mounts that fly now, including the gilded Magitek armor flies now. So that's going to be fun to see. See a flying Magitek armor fly across your screen. It's going to be interesting. Let's see. And of course, multi gear that takes up multiple slots is now glamourable. So you'll be able to do that. They added some new things with the map. You can lock it in place now instead of having it go all over the place when you're walking through and looking at the map. They made some other system adjustments, so which I'm not going to go through all of that because it's just too long and too tedious to go through. But this was just a simple little video because I'm bored and I was thinking about what I was going to do, and I just figured I'd share it with everybody. Just just in case some of my viewers out there are going into the patch kind of freaked out because of the sheer volume of content that there is to follow up on and start and begin. So it's just, take it one thing at a time. Take your time, enjoy the game. And that's the main thing, is just to enjoy the game and don't rush through it. I never recommend anybody to rush through it because, when you rush through it, you get bored of the game very quickly. So other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm going to see you again when the patch goes live, patch 3.1 in Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to be doing live streams, as well as I'm going to be doing dungeon guides. I'll be doing the Thorn's Reign guide. I'm going to do a whole lot of 3.1 stuff once it goes live. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to have fun with it. I hope you guys too. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and favorite my live stream. And your cell phone app will tell you when I'm online, so you can check out my live stream anytime. And of course, my live streams are archived, so you can go back and check out what I've been doing for the past few weeks. So anyway, guys, have a good one. My break is over. Going back to work. You guys take care.